Hey, what's happening, world? Kids in the background, it's almost dinner time. Lots of people have been asking me about filming what I'm cooking. Let me try and set this up. Don't know if it's going to work too well. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing a chickpea curry, fish chickpea curry. So I've sorted out my counter space. I've got my few bits and pieces together that I'll need. I'll go through it. Let me grab the stuff. Whoa. So yeah, everyone's bored every day, just doing the same thing, same old. And put this over here near the cooker. And it's getting hard to do something different, and you don't want to get bored. So here's my solution. This chickpea curry, just using standard chickpeas in the tin, real simple. Get my pans all hot, my fryers on. I'm using cod, which I'm going to lightly flour, and then I'm going to fry those off. And while I season up my chickpeas and my onions, make that turn into a nice sauce. And I'm going to add coconut milk. Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Oh, hello, my little one. She just had her hair done. You gonna come wave? You gonna come say hello? No, she's not interested in saying hello. All right. Ingredients. You're gonna need an onion for this. I'm probably going to use about half of the onions. No. Don't need that, little man. Anytime I come in the kitchen to start cooking, that's when everyone wants to come around. Write a message. Tell me what you guys have been eating while you've been stuck indoors. And if you've got any suggestions, I'll get those done up and I'll give you the recipes that as and when I cook them. So, into the pan, onion. Gotta get the onion in to start any sort of sauce. I'll turn the camera around when I'm going. Never done one of these videos before. And you're gonna hear a lot of noise in the background. So, we've got one whole onion in. Now remember, I don't cook with any oil, and no additional salt will be going in. So this is just going to be one hit. Hopefully I'll teach some people how to cook rice as well, because I know everyone's always moaning about they don't know how to cook rice. So the rice, so let these onions go in. The rice is going to be the first thing. So let's not mess about. Let me get the rice on. So I'm using a nice deep pot. Simple measurements, people. Teacup. There's 5 of us in this house. So, I'm going to fill this teacup twice. 1, 2. What's going on, Vela? What's up, Beefy? Anyway, 2 cups of rice. Stop these onions from burning. Now, to those 2 cups of rice, I'm doing 3 cups of water. 1, 2, 3. End of story. That's now done. I don't need to worry about that for another 15-20 minutes, and then this curry should be finished. So, when you're doing rice, get it on the heat, full whack. Oh, what's up? Vela, you want to come in the video? Hold on, how do I do this? Oh, wait.
Yes.
Congratulations on the day.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Wait 1 second.
You two, no fighting. Oh, you're doing a chickpea curry as well today?
Yeah, I need to cook and do it now.
Yeah, one sec. What was I gonna say? Yeah.
Anyway, Pete,
What you
in the meantime, I'm doing a chickpea curry, but I'm doing it with fish.
Oh, a chickpea curry with fish?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I've got my pen and Whoever's on, get your pen and paper out. Top chef, get his ingredients.
Alright. Let me just show you my pot because I do things a little bit differently, but because I want all my flavors to come together. So if I can figure out the button.
Chef.
My pot right now. So I just added my chickpeas with the water because remember, I'm not cooking with salt. I don't do salt. I'm just going to add these in and let them come down and soften my onions if I don't spill it all over my face. So 2 cans of chickpeas. That's plenty.
So chickpeas.
2 cans of chickpeas. And I'm going to let those start to simmer. Let those bubble away. Now, being a Jamaican, you know, obviously there's got to be thyme and there's got to be pimento and there's got to be scotch bonnet. So that's my dried thyme going in. And I'm watching my son pour water all over the floor.
What did you say? Pimento?
Pimento, yeah. I'll get those out in a second. On my dad's last trip to Jamaica.
Rob.
Go on. So pimento berries are in. And what I do is I do a scotch bonnet oil. So I've got a bottle here with blended scotch bonnets, olive oil, and coconut oil. And I just add that in. So my oil, that is my fire.
How do you make the oil?
Food processor. Just put all your ingredients in. I do it with a bit of ginger, a bit of garlic, whole scotch bonnets, oils in, and just blitz it. Just mix it all up. I call it using the magic stick or the whoopie whoop.
Yeah.
So that's that for the minute. So let me switch my camera back around and go back to my messy counter. Hold on. Do a little tidy up. Gosh. I'm not good with this camera thing.
No, do you know what? It's good for my last conversation, yeah? What you were saying about not really doing the videos and that. It's good. It's good when I see you popped up there. I said, no.
Bro, I can't turn my camera back around. My phone's just decided to glitch. Okay, we're going to have to do it this way around. I won't be able to see myself, so just tell me if I'm in the shot. That good?
Yeah, no, you're in it. But you know what's best to do? Hang up, cut the live and then do it, reconnect.
I'll just leave it. I don't need to see myself.
Okay.
I'm trying to do it all in one hit so everyone can see that there's no tricks.
I can add some. Oh, do you know what? I'm not even on my chef page.
No, it's your personal page.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the rice, basically, once you got your 3 cups of water in your rice, you want to put a lid on it and get as much heat into the pot as possible. Once the pot starts to bubble, you take all the heat off, so you put it down to your lowest possible setting. I'm on an electric hob, so that's a bit annoying, so I'm going to stick mine on 2. And you just let it steam out. At the moment, I'm just dicing up my cod fillets. Once I've diced it up, I'll show you how I've cut them. So, could have done all of this sort of prep, but then it was just like one of those thoughts. So, you know what? Got nothing else to do. My missus has just looked at me and said, "Oh, can you go and get dinner on?" So I was like, "Oh, do you know what? I wasn't going to cook today, but okay, guess you're not going to." So, instead of eating the same thing every day, I'm mixing a couple of the flavors that I've got on the personal chef and coming up with a new dish. I've never done this one, but not rocket science. Been doing it long enough. So, let me show you back to my chickpeas now. They're now starting to simmer. So, this is where I'm going to add my seasonings. Now remember, I'm not going to add any salt, no direct sodium. So none of this is going into this pot right now, this minute. Yes, I have salt in my kitchen, but I personally don't use it. There are better alternatives. Number 1, soy sauce. It's about 2-3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Come hold my camera while I do this. She just walked in now. Anthony was there a second ago. Some black pepper. We're kind of busy. It's lockdown. No one's busy.
I am very busy.
You hear this? I also got some assistants on the camera and I've been told she's busy. Brown turmeric. Every curry needs some turmeric in there. So I'd say that's about a teaspoon as well I'm going to use. And Bella, this is where I add my madras. I'm going to add it from now. And that's going to be about a tablespoon. And this is just to start the sauce.
Okay.
Mix that all in, and this will start to colour my chickpeas. Now, I'm doing this all with tin stuff. I'm not doing fresh today because I literally was not in the mood to cook. And just like so many other people up and down the country, I got a cupboard full of tin stuff. So the point of this video is to show everyone that you don't have to have a ton of the stuff. You can have a rummage through your cupboard and you're going to come out with a nutritious, delicious meal for family of 5, as I said in my case. And this is costing the fish 1 pack of frozen cod fillets, £3. Chickpeas are like 35 pence each. I've used 2 cups of rice, so that's probably about 40 pence worth of rice. And I'm going to use a tiny little bit of flour to make my batter, which I'm about to do. Come back over this way. So, there's my fish chopped up. Again, I'm going to try and do it one-handed. I'm going to season this. Oh, actually, hold on. Catch it again. Bit of black pepper on there. And we're going to use self-raising flour.
Alexa,
If Anisha hasn't finished it all.
put on YouTube.
Oh well. So, straight into the pot, just a little bit of flour. And this is just to coat the fish that I'm going to deep fry. And I add a bit more seasoning to this now. I've got this chip seasoning. Vela, can you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, it's just a basic all-purpose seasoning. But yes, I'm using additional seasonings, but I'm not directly adding salt.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
know what? You know what? That's what I was just about to say. You know, because if you're saying that you're not using salt as your ingredients, there's salt in the other ingredients.
There's salt in the other ingredients, so I'm not adding any additional salt to any of this preparation. So my dad was a type 2 diabetic, and this is what he used to do, and we all used to enjoy all of the food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right,
My dad was a diabetic as well, so and a chef. So, of course, you have to have a little bit of salt in it. Diabetic or no diabetic.
You can't get away from salt, even the soy sauce. It's natural salt, isn't it? So there's going to be salt in anything that you do, but you don't have to add additional salt. I see people who they'll get food in a restaurant, they haven't even tasted it, and the first thing they're going to draw for is the salt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? You see that's with no knowledge, though, isn't it? That's people with no knowledge in it. So people that do that's watching you now, they can understand the science of the cooking, isn't it?
Oh, bro, there's some of the vegetables are gonna come. Salt's gonna come out of the vegetables. Some of the other ingredients that you're gonna add to the pots is gonna have additional salt in it. So there's no point. That's why when I'm doing my chickpeas,
yeah,
I typically go for the chickpeas that are in salted water because they've got all the nutrients in the can, and you've already got that little bit of salt. Now you see they're starting to get their color now.
Yeah. Are you using white or brown onions?
Sorry?
You using white or brown onions?
White or brown onions? Oh, white onions. I always use white onions.
White onions.
I like to keep all the colors differentiated. So when you have the red onion, sometimes it can bleach out, not bleach out, but leach out. And you'll see an onion next to a carrot and you'll get that spot. I like to have everything nice and vivid. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to do like a deep caramelization like what you did in your curry. So it's going to be a lot more visible.
Okay,
Aesthetics on this one. I want everything to be nice and vibrant. So look, onto the rice for all the people who have problems cooking rice. It's easy. Oh, go on, Glimmer. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. All right. Rice is the easy thing to do. But now that's bubbling. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
A good bubble.
So what are you saying? 3 cups of water?
3 cups of water to 2 cups of rice. Now I've got that on 6 at the moment. I'm going to put it down onto 1. So that's going to stay there. That's going to stay hot. So I'm not going to put the cover on it just yet to let it steam. Just going to let that slow down now. And it's going to start the cooking process. All of this dish that I'm doing is going to be ready in another 15 minutes. Yeah? We'll call it 15 minutes. In the meantime, my fryer's been on. Got it up to temperature. So, what's going on right now? We've got the chickpeas bubbling down. We've got the rice bubbling down. We've got the seasoned fish. Just lightly floured, nothing more to it than that. We're just going to give it a nice little coating. Yeah?
Okay, so you've not added no seasoning to the fish?
No, all I've done is just a little bit of that chip seasoning, which is just a little all-purpose seasoning.
Yeah.
Black pepper. That's it. Because this fish is going to have this coating now. And then at the last minute, I'm going to put it into the chickpea curry.
Yeah.
So it's gonna suck up the curry flavors. It's gonna be nice and sweet. So I'm just placing them in, getting real nice clean fingers there doing this.
What are you saying? The chip seasoning's just for chips, but that's the seasoning you use?
It's just an all-purpose. It was just what was on the shelf on the time, you know what I mean? So I just went for it.
Okay.
It literally is just a everyday seasoning.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me change hands now because the basket's almost full. They're all in the fryer. And they're going to be in the fryer for about 3 to 4 minutes. And because I've cooked them in like 2 centimeter chunks, they're going to cook real quick. And remember, they're going to go back into the pot at the end. Little man just come to see what's cooking.
Yeah. Trust me. Teach them from early.
Now climbing up the fridge.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So I've used 500 grams of fish. There's 5 of us, so 100 grams each. Plus, you're gonna get a lot of protein from the chickpeas. High in protein. Mad for you. Mad good.
Proper.
So
what you said? You're making a cod and chickpea curry.
Yeah.
Have you got a name for this dish?
I haven't. It's just I've got the stuff in the house. I was gonna do the regular chicken curry, but then I was like, you know what? I want to do something a bit different.
Yeah. You know why? Because every time I'm cooking on my cooking page,
Hold on. You're a bit quiet with the fryer. 1 second. Let me turn up volume. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I'm saying every time I'm cooking on my cooking page, I always get asked the same question. What's the name of your dish? But you know, like what you're doing, some spontaneous stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
That's how dishes come out the best, isn't it? So you're not really thinking of a name, innit?
No, this is like I said, I'm literally doing this just to show people that what you've got in your cupboards, you can make a really good dinner. You can do it cheap and everyone will enjoy it. Because I've been speaking to a lot of people,
yeah,
and they're still in the process of cooking lots and lots of separate dishes because one member of the family doesn't like this and one person doesn't like that. So you got to find a balance. You got to make sure you can do something. You can do one thing, everyone's fed, and you ain't breaking the bank.
no,
I haven't got a bank. Do you know what I mean? So,
do you know what? Do you know what I done the exact same thing, you know. I'm not even on the tin food and all stuff like that, really. But I done the exact same thing. Let me show you. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to do it.
The same
because
thing,
look, yeah.
Stuck up on tins and that. But you can make.
Oh yeah.
You can make some of the best dishes like that.
No, well, you see, let me tell you something, yeah, and I think me and you might have had a discussion about this earlier on in the week. The tin stuff is technically more nutritionally dense than you going and buying fresh broccoli. Now, I know this is a personal chef and I use fresh vegetables on my stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as nutrition goes, tinned fish, tinned vegetables are actually very high in protein, very high in vitamins and minerals, because once they've started the cooking process, all that goodness is sealed into the can. They cook inside of the can. So instead of steam taking off all of the nutrients, it's still in the can. So if you keep that and make your gravies and your sauces, you're keeping all of that in there. And that's not me saying this just right now. That's actually a scientific fact that anyone can go and look up their own research. I don't say things.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
But it's actually a lot better for you. Oh.
But you know what? You see, any tin.
Is it any tin? Oh, you still there? Signal's going a bit nuts. Alright, I can't hear anything, but I'm going to keep going. I'm hoping that it's still going live. So I'm using coconut curry. Yeah. So let me open up this can. Signal just keeps crashing, innit? So, sauce is being created now. It's nice and thick. There's nothing left. Now I add my coconut milk. So we're gonna let these flavors come back through it again and bubble down. Let me spin the camera back. Give it a little stir. Now at this stage, now that I've got my chickpeas kind of cooked off already because they're already getting soft now. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to season it up again. So I'm going to go for a bit more of the curry powder. I'm using a mild madras. I don't burn off my curry. A lot of people say, no, that's wrong, but I've been doing it like this for years. It's not caused me any problems. I'm going to go back to my all-purpose seasoning, just a little bit. And I'm going to go back to the turmeric again. As I said, this is going to be a really vibrant curry. So there's all my dry seasonings. I'll get a bit more of a kick in it. I'll add a little bit more of my Scotch bonnet oil. You see, it just floats on the top there. So, we're going to go back over and we're going to check on our rice now. Which, nicely steaming. So if the steam will clear, we're going to end up with nice, fluffy rice. Perfect every time, and this ain't no Uncle Ben's. Get that back on there. Let that finish up. At this stage now, before this bubbles down again, I'm going to go to the freezer. Oi, oi, Lisa. We're going to add a bit of spinach in there and some carrots. My kids love their veggies, so we don't really have to worry about that silliness. You know what? Sorry. Trying to keep it relatively clean while I do this. So, trying to get the heat back in the pot. Got the kitchen window open, so we're getting a nice breeze. Anyway, no messing about. Frozen vegetables. Let's spin this back around. What's wrong with working with Uncle Ben's? I'm not Uncle Ben though, am I? So, spinach. It's nice and easy. It's chopped. Don't need to wash it. They've already prepared it. Sometimes in the kitchen you have to go for things that make your life simpler. And it's stuff that we all have in the fridges and freezers right now. So no messing about. You just want to get dinner done. So I'm going to put in, it's about 40 grams each. So I'm going to put in 6. It's going to bring some color. Iron's a very good thing. Vitamin D. I'm not going to say it's a cure of coronavirus, but vitamin D can help prevent respiratory tract infections. So it's a very good thing to have right now. At the end of the day, that's all this virus is, a respiratory infection. A good preventative. Same again. Carrots. I'm putting all of these in frozen. So this is the base, this is my sauce. So there's nothing to worry about. It'll all cook out. They're going to soften. And you all will see the end result within the next 5 to 6 minutes. Hopefully, if I can get some heat back into this pot. Alright, so where have we reached so far in this chicken curry? Fish curry. We've got the vegetables in. We're creating our curry sauce, our curry base. Get those all down and in. And you can see it's starting to thicken around the edges. I just love chickpeas, literally. You see the girls want ice cream and cake and all this now. Mummy just said after dinner. So let me zoom out a bit and show you what's going on. Looking good, people? All right. Flip the camera again. Whoop. Actually, I should have done that from the beginning, shouldn't I? It's going to be a bit wonky, but hopefully it don't drop down the back of the cooker. Whee! Which is exactly what it was about to do. So I've got to make a little table now for it. So while I've got that there, I'm simply just seasoning the pot a bit more. Chili and garlic. Yeah, not too much chili, I know. A little bit more black pepper. I've not put any more chili in, Anisha. Chill out. I'm adding a little bit of fire spice since this is sort of a fusion curry. And I'm adding a little bit more soy sauce to bring up my level of salt to taste. Again, no salt, but you know what I mean? We're still getting the flavour in. Okay. Frozen ingredients are now started to chill out with the frost. And all I'm going to do now, just to get this rapid, is I'm going to let it steam for a minute or two. Big lid on. So, big lid on. Alright, let's turn our attention back to the fish. So, not golden brown, so I'm going to give them another little flash actually. Is it still on? Yeah, it's still on. Get a bit more colour on them. I just couldn't hear Vela earlier on. I hope he's still online, I hope he's watching. Let's check that rice one more time. Alright, it's got to be healthy. Cook Bump Kitchen is now back in the building. Alright. What are you bringing me a spoon for? Thank you. You have it. Alright. So, we're getting there. Hold up.
Yeah,
You back?
my battery died, didn't it? But you know,
bro, I haven't even looked at my battery.
But you know what? I thought it would be better if I join on here, because you can. I'll get you my followers, innit?
Yeah, yeah. Keep the kitchens together.
What?
Well, that's another thing as well. Just for all those in the Sheffield area.
No, listen. I've sent a message, yeah? They're all going to be joining in a minute, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So do this thing proper.
I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it.
No, you know what I mean, innit? There's going to be some
yeah
on there.
Well, we got the pot seasoning. Hold on, let me spoon that around to the pot. So I've just added those other things. I'm using frozen vegetables, like I was saying. Nice and easy, bruv. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah? Plus obviously my curry and my turmeric. That's it. I'm using carrots. I'm using spinach. Just always got those things in the fridge. The sauce is thickening now.
Yeah.
Tastes good. Tastes really good.
Rob.
Really good. Yeah.
What I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to add people to this live, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
And then when they come on, we start the from the get-go. Do you remember how I done it the other day when I was explaining how from the beginning?
Yeah, no, I'll go through all the ingredients throughout. Trust me, man. I'll keep everyone up to date.
Wait a sec. Let me just add some people.
And then what I'll also do is when I've finished, I'll list all the ingredients and how long I did everything for. So I redone the fish just to get a bit more color on it. So the fish is now done and dusted. You hear that? It's like popcorn chicken, but it's not chicken, it's cod.
That looks certified.
We live on an island surrounded by the ocean. And England, Britain, don't focus enough on the seafood. There's lots of good seafood out there, people. Don't be afraid to use it. It's really easy to work with.
Definitely.
So, let me get a cool fork. Sorry. I don't like putting my sauce, you see, my 1 little tub of oil. I don't like putting my other spoons back in my rice. So look at this, people. I've probably been on this video now for about 10-15 minutes. I really don't know. But my rice is finished. What do you think of that? Nice, fluffy. Look at that. Will it focus? Too much steam going on around there. So, we get that off. Sauce is almost done. Oh, it's getting curry sauce all over my jumper. That's not a good look, is it?
Yeah.
So about another 2-3 minutes, I think this pot should be done. Yeah, sauce is right. Now, obviously, for everyone else who's following this and gonna write it down, let's go over. Let's do the recap. Like you said, let's do the recap. Yeah. So, the ingredients.
1 minute, Rob.
500 grams.
Give me one.
People
minute.
still coming. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the hashtags as well. So I'll put the full recipe in the hashtags. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know what? Sometimes
So,
it takes them for a minute to get the request, innit?
Yeah, that's cool, bro. As I said, I'm just going through anyway, so I'm going to say it over and over again. So we use 1 whole onion. Hold on, let me spin around. 1 whole onion. I use 6 florets of spinach, chopped spinach frozen. 2 cans of chickpeas. Some frozen carrots, I'll say about 2 handfuls. I use hot madras. I like it. Not too spicy because I can't do spicy. I use some thyme, which I'm adding a little bit more dried thyme. A little bit of chili and garlic. We had the chip seasoning. I done a little splash of the 5 spice, just 'cause I like it. Hello, mister. It's not finished yet. Look, he's already coming to eat. Black pepper, 1 can of coconut milk, and a few dashes of soy sauce to my taste. Come on, let's get you down. Go on to mommy.
Nice. No, it looks proper, Rob.
Okay, now you remember what me and you were talking about on your video, making the sauce. Now, I've still I want to make a salad to go with this, even though I think that might just be overkill. There's more than enough vegetables in here.
No, definitely. What veg have you got in there?
Huh?
What veg did you put in?
Just the onion, the chickpea, spinach, and the carrots. That's it. But you don't really need, because like the weight of the carrots, if you're doing a balanced diet, there's about 80 grams per person in there, plus the fish, you know what I mean? So everyone's getting a nice, balanced amount of veg, protein, and carbs.
Yeah, definitely. That's good. That's good.
Just the girls, we all love salad in this house again, so. All right. Now, I don't do bisto. My missus has bisto in this house. I don't do bisto. So, this is where I reach for my, corn flour, which I just thrown everywhere. I'm just going to sprinkle in a little tiny bit. I'm going to stir it in and let it cook through. Literally, just a tiny bit.
So you add the corn flour, yeah?
Corn flour, yeah. Cornstarch, corn flour. And that will just thicken up the sauce. And this is the stage now where you get your spoon out and you give it another little taste. Hold on, let's switch this right round. So, yeah, listen, everyone's cupboard is looking like a dry stores right now. Lots of goodies in there.
Yeah. Do you know what you see from scratch, Rob? Apart from the onions, was all the veg not fresh?
Everything. No, the 2 cans of chickpeas processed, or they're just chickpeas in it, and all the other veg was frozen. Apart from the onions, that's the only actual knife cutting prep that I've had to do. Oh, and the fish. The fish wasn't diced, so I've cut the fish.
So
as I said,
so you're also showing a way that they can cook a meal from not having fresh food as well. Yeah,
just whatever's in the cupboard at the minute, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll do the fresh dishes tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do something with chicken. Definitely something with chicken, whether it's a stir fry or what. But just right now, man, it's just annoying right now. Like nobody can really be bothered. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's just starting to get bored. All right, let me head into the other fridge now. Let me get out some veggies. So, what we're gonna have in our salad? We're gonna have some carrots. I've got some iceberg, got some spring onions. And then to the salad, I'm more than likely gonna add some crab sticks, because again, the kids love it. And the salads only take a minute to do, so. Got that bubbling. Let me get my salad prep ready. I'm gonna just cut you there. See me? Good. Watch out! Don't come on me.
Rob.
Yeah.
So you see the dish that you're doing, yeah?
Yeah.
How many grams per cubes of fish?
Well, it's 500 grams of fish I started with. So It's probably still, hold on, I've got my digits right here. I'll tell you exactly what I'm left with after I've battered them and, you know what I mean? So, let me just zero the scales. Okay, so after I've floured or lightly battered, I'm left with 450 grams.
Yeah.
And remember, there's a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So the younger ones ain't going to be eating as large portions, but normally I would suggest about 100 grams as an adult size portion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything more than that is just greedy.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going to grate some carrot real quick. This is just a fresh light salad that we all love. Like, we get it all the time. Do you know what I mean?
So, for the salad,
I'm going to use 2 carrots. Keep it nice and sweet. I'm going to probably use a quarter of my iceberg lettuce. I'm going to use a spring onion. And I'm going to put some sweet corn in there. And it's going to be tin sweet corn. Again, mate. Who's going to go out, buy corn, scrape it off, and then put it into a salad bowl? It's Sunday. We're all stuck indoors. Alisa, it does smell banging.
no, definitely. Right.
So I've got to the pot. Let's show you how the pot's going now.
You're motivated.
So you see it's all starting to thicken now. See? So because it's not where I wanted just yet, it's done. I could add some more water and bring it back down. Or I could just add a little bit more of the corn flour, which is what I'm going to do in the corner. Not too much. Just going to throw that in. You see that instantly gets thick. Look at that. Don't eat Bisto. Everyone needs to know Bisto's full of salt and all sorts of other preservatives. That's how they keep it on the shelf. Nothing wrong with it. Tastes nice, but it's not for me every single day.
You know what? Bro,
Yeah, go on, I'm listening.
we're chefs, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's rephrase that. There's everything wrong. Yeah.
It's got to be done, innit? It's got to be done. Show people.
It's your choice. If you want to...
I've just added a little bit more water. Oh, 1 second. Let me go back to the pot. So look, that's with the corn flour in there, right? You can see it's starting to thicken.
Yeah.
Put a bit more in the middle. I'm not measuring this, but I would say, if anything, I'll probably end up using about a tablespoon. So just mix that in and let it cook down. Add a bit more water to it. Finding the balance. I don't want it to be too thick. So rice is done. We're good with that, yeah? Don't need to show that again.
No, I ain't even seen the rice, you know.
Yeah, rice is done. Hold on. So that's 2 cups. 2 cups of rice. And 3 cups of water. There you go. Look, nice, fluffy.
1 sec, sorry. Okay.
You there?
That's all right.
Sauce coming along. Oh, still got a bit of oil over there. And at this point, this is where I'm going to add my fish. So straight into the pot. Yeah? That's going to suck up all those curry flavors now.
Oh, hey, no, Rob.
And it's also going to thicken the sauce further.
That looks tasty.
I'd say that you can have a chickpea curry with tofu. This is probably something that's quite similar looking to a tofu sort of chickpea curry.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. That looks proper nice though, Rob. I'm not going to lie.
So, coconut's got in already. So my missus is now asking me the ingredients. So we're about midway through. I'm going to dish up in about 3-4 minutes. Let me just get this salad made. Uh-oh. And the corn finally went timber. So, we grated our carrots. So easy chopped salads. Now, time of year, fruit in salad. Best way to get kids to eat salad. It's nice and sweet and refreshing.
What is that?
So I'm going to put an apple in there.
What's that, Rob? A plum?
An apple. You can use tangerines, you can use mandarins, you can use whatever you want in a salad just to jazz it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, look.
So again, just slicing it, just a basic. I'll show you how I'm cutting it, one sec. Just straight into my serving bowl. I'll turn it and show you in a second, yeah? Just give me 1 second, I'll finish up with it. Let me get this corn out.
Oh, sorry, Rob, 1 sec.
Oh, don't worry, man. I'm spinning around myself. Kids have munched up all the other sweet corn. So I'm just removing the outside leaves of my lettuce. You know, the bruised, horrible ones, a bit floppy, not interested in them ones. And got my iceberg, just going to roughly chop it. Now, again, I'm quite lucky because the kids love their veg, so they also like their salad dressings, and we typically go for a honey mustard dressing. Now, I just use shop bought. I could tell you how to make it. If anyone wants me to tell them how to make a dressing, send me a message and I'll give you 3 different ideas with stuff that you should already have in your cupboard. Okay, curry's almost done. Last look, I'm going to turn the heat off and just let the residual heat go through the pot. What's up to all the new people joining in? Bet you've not tasted this one before. Big up all the people who are just joining in. So again, I'm going to run through the list of the ingredients. This is a coconut curry with fish. We've got cod, I've floured it, chickpeas, frozen spinach, frozen carrots, tons of chickpeas. As for the seasonings, I've used coconut milk, black pepper, 5 spice, garlic and chili. I'll use a little bit of chip seasoning, soy sauce, turmeric, and hot madras curry powder. All stuff that everyone I know has got in their cupboards right now, so we don't have to worry about going out to the shops and buying it. That's just stuff you just have in the back. So dig through and you get a hold of it. I'm just making a salad to go with dinner. And for my salad, this is the start of the salad. So I've chopped up some apples, some carrots, some iceberg lettuce. And I'm going to add some crab sticks or fish sticks. Kids just love that. And a bit of spring onion. So while I finish that, we'll get to the presentation in a minute. Anybody, tell me how long this live's been going on for. There we go. Bit of spring onion. Then we go with that. Sweet corn's about to join the salads. So a little bit processed in there. Yes, it's not the best thing in the world, but I've eaten these things since I was a kid. I used to get on my skates. All the Troutbeck crew. Anthony Benjamin, you still on there? Sam, where you at? You lot will remember this. I used to come with these 16 packs and just come and sit them in eating them in Kenneth's house. So, Well, gotta get this heat back under the pot. I need a bit more sauce going on here. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. You still there, peoples? We're almost done now. I'm getting to the stage where I'll show you what this looks like on a plate. Sorry. Just chopping up the crab stick, getting it on top. If you've got fussy eaters in your house, it's another good way, so everyone can build their own salad, basically. Just put all the ingredients into one big serving bowl, then everyone can pick what bits they want to put onto their specific salad. So, all compartment, I'm not even going to try and say that word. I've never done a cooking video before, so let's keep it as simple and as straightforward as possible.
No moving. Don't think about it. Oh, yes, I will. I'm going to have fun.
You're going to have plans? Your plans to take over the world?
I want to do that. I want to put too much.
Final season, just a little top up on my flavours.
Yeah.
Final little simmer.
Come on, man. This making an obby from yesterday and that video. This is never. I look happy, so leave it alone.
Almost there, people. Almost there. Coming together. Final stage. Oh, on my camera, turn around. Now we've got everything in the pot. All the flavours are binded together. Now I'm going to be cheeky and taste some of the fish. Can do it. Yeah. Got a bit of a kick to it. Not too much. I'm going to add a little bit more of the fire spice just because I like that flavour. And then I'm going to do a plate and show you all what the final product looks like. If you like it, I'll make some more. Just tell me what you got in your cupboard. If I've got it, I'll cook a dish going off of what you've got in your cupboard, yeah? Nothing else going on, like a challenge. So, let's clear up my counter space, and then I'll dish up. I feel like I'm just talking to myself, because no one's actually talking back. Yeah. We got the big chopper. God. Okay. Cooking's done. Here we go. One. Two. Alright. We're at the final stage now, the magic bit. The bit that everyone likes to see. The reveal. Hot stuff. Alright. Let me part this one more time. You're not going to see me as much. So I'm just going to try and angle it so you can see the food. So just to recap one last time. We've done a fish, chickpea coconut curry. We've used cod. The ingredients are 500 grams of cod, which I then diced up. I made a light flour batter, self-raising flour, seasoned it, dropped it in deep fat fryer for 4 minutes. Got it golden brown, put it to one side. Then I sauteed off onions, 2 cans of chickpeas, then added my coconut milk, made a little reduction, let the sauce come down. I then added 6 small balls of chopped spinach and 2 handfuls of frozen carrots. My seasonings in this video were brown turmeric. I used off-the-shelf Madras curry. Raj, if you want to sponsor me, I use it all the time. I use soy sauce. Blue Dragon, same again. Let's talk to me. Black pepper, chili and garlic, 5 spice, which I just love with my cooking. A little bit more on the top. And just a basic chip seasoning, which effectively is an all-purpose seasoning. And 1 can of coconut milk. Here's the reveal, people. So, also showed you how to do rice in about 10 minutes. 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of water. Boil it, bring everything up to a boil, then let it simmer on your lowest heat. Where's my stainless steel cooked rice spoon? Oh, there's a rice serving spoon. Oh yeah, they're all at the shop. So, here we go. Your stomach is the size of your fist. Picture that. So with your carbs, you want to have a fistful size of rice. So this is for the adults. I'm going to go a little bit more just because I know what my missus is like. Little man, just a little bit. And the girls, they'll have about the same size as well. Not quite a whole spoonful. Now I need a ladle. Oh. Oh gosh, I'm just getting sauce everywhere right now. Dish number 1. Number 2. Little man, I think, will like his fish. Believe it or not, the smallest of the Robinsons loves his chickpeas. Yes, Storm. So just plating it up now, people. Be with you in 1 second. Show you the final look. Okay. Watch out, little man. So. Oh, I can't stop eating this already. Let's spin it around. So, final dish is. If it will focus. There we go. There's an adult sized portion. And it's all served with a fresh, healthy salad. Anyone's got any questions, send me a message, get in touch. And yeah, if you need the ingredients, I'm going to post the ingredients on the video down below or above or wherever, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, people. See you later. Mm.